Hi, today we're going to look at how we can create PDF files directly from a Notion database. As you can see in the background, I have got a statement of works database where I have all the necessary information available for statement of works. I'm looking to create a PDF file for every record of this database with some automation technique. For this, we are going to use a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help us create PDF files on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. This can be used to generate any documents at scale such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, quotations, or anything typically which you generate in your business on a day-to-day basis. So let us understand how this will work. Click on Create PDF and simply sign in with any of your account to continue to understand the demonstration. So I'm going to quickly sign in and then we will proceed with the rest of the demonstration. So once you are logged in, you will be asked to enter two things, that is the Notion database and then the Google document. So we need to connect this database onto PDF output, and then we need to add a document which will be the source of template file. And finally, we can map all the fields of the database onto the document one by one, and then we can create the PDFs on automation. So let's click on add Notion database, and this will take us to the selection screen to add the database. And meanwhile, let me copy this database title which we have over here. So I will just copy this title and I will go back to my setup screen and I will click on next. Here I have two options. If I want to choose a default template, so this will be a default database, and if I go ahead, it will create a copy of a database on my workspace, which will be ideal for testing use cases. I do not want to do that. I want to go with a new database. So I will click on select pages. Again, I'll click on select pages, and then I will paste the title inside this field. Now it will show me the database which I can use. Let me click on this, and now you can see it is already added. Okay. So if you observe, the database has been added for us and we can proceed with the rest of the things. So one thing I want to highlight over here is that whenever you are adding a database, always copy the database title and put it inside the search pages. Do not add the database by selecting the pages from here, as your experience may not be smooth and the database is added may not look correct. Okay. So always and always add the database putting it inside the search pages field. Besides this, you would also notice that I have got a relation property over here wherein I have connected this database to client database. Okay. So I also need to add the client database over here to be able to use it. So what I will do is I will just navigate to that client database over here. Let me open it in a new tab. So this is a new database which is connected to this particular database, that is statement of works, through a relation property. Okay. So in order to access the relation properties, I also need to add this database as well. So let me copy this one as well and I will put it inside here. So you can see the client database is showing over here. Let me click on this and it is also added. Okay. So make sure you are always adding all the databases which are used. So any relational database which is being connected to the main database must be added. Okay. Otherwise the relation and roller properties will not be visible in the PDF file generated. So having considered that, let's scroll down and click on allow access. And now I will get access to the statement of works database which I can use for the automation process. So sometimes your database may not load up. Currently it is already loaded up. If it is not loaded up, click on reload database or simply click on this refresh button once or twice and the database will appear. Okay. So let me select the statement of works, and if I scroll down, I will be able to see all the properties of statement of works visible over here, one below the other. Okay. Now I simply need to add a document, so I can click on add Google document. If I already have any statement of works template in my Google Drive, I can click on this and I can select the particular document whatever I need from my drive. Okay, but I do not have any document available readily, so I can simply click on add demo document and it will create me a demo document with all the properties automatically mapped as per the statement of works. Okay, so you can see a demo document has been created, and let me rename this document to something like SOW template, and let me remove this portion where the instructions are given. And now we have a template readily available wherein we have already mapped all these properties. Whatever you see inside double curly brackets are already mapped to the properties that we have in the database. Okay. So when the PDF file will be created, all these properties that you see over here, like approval status, client deliverables, will automatically be fetched from this particular columns and it will be generated as PDF file. Okay. Besides this, if you scroll to the right side of the database, we have got two additional columns which are added. generate PDF and PDF file. So these are currently set to ready to generate. So whenever you will create a PDF file, the PDFs will automatically be stored right inside the database for any records which are set as ready to generate. Okay. And if you see the PDF file name, you can also define how your PDF file should be named. Okay. So I want to define the PDF file by the project name, or you can also select the client name. So let me select the client name from this drop down. So all the files generated will be stored as per the client name that we have over here. And besides this, if you want to manually copy any properties of the database onto the document and create a new document, let's say I want to copy the project name. So click on copy over project name, go to the document, and you can paste it anywhere. So use Control V or Command V on your keyboard to paste the property onto the document live. So in this way, you can edit your document live as per your requirement. Currently, I'm not going to do that as all my properties are already mapped, but you can simply copy and paste all these properties onto the document one by one as per your requirement. Let's proceed to click on download PDFs, and now the PDF file will be stored right inside this database, as well as it will be downloaded to a downloads folder which we can readily view. Okay, so you can see the first file is completed and it is stored by the name of Mr. A since we had assigned the client name. Let me click on this and you will be able to see the PDF file with all the values automatically mapped to the database. So whatever we had in the database as per the Google document that we used, all the values have been mapped and the PDF file has been generated. You can see this is the second record, and let's open up the last one, Mr. D. So you can see this one is also created. So we have got three files created for your use case wherein we have already mapped all the properties as per the database. Now, the best part of this tool is once everything works correctly, click on Setup Notion Automation, and now your PDFs will be automated and it will be created forever right inside your database. This means you do not need to come to this PDF output dashboard again and again to set this up and create a PDF. All you need to do now is simply add the records in your database as per required and simply mark it as ready to generate, and your PDF will directly be stored over here inside the PDF file section. This makes the approach completely hands-free and you do not need to navigate to PDF output to set this up again and again to generate the PDF. Everything happens real time and your PDF will be directly stored inside the PDF file column as soon as you mark the record as ready to generate. Okay. So this automation is quite useful and it eliminates a lot of hassle-free process and makes the process really simple for you. Okay. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you, and to take advantage of this automation and directly mark the records over here and set it ready to generate to create the PDF. If you still have questions, use this chat bubble at the bottom of the page and I will be able to assist you as soon as I receive the message. Or else you can go to the contact section at the home page right below and you can send me your email with your issues and I will be able to take up any issues that you might have. You even have an option to book a free demo session, so take advantage of the free demo session and I will guide you